Hello, hello, hello. I just woke up. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hold on. Let me close my closet. I swear to you, I had my alarm set. I had everything ready and hey Joshua, hey Jenny, hey Michelle. That was fun. Hi Karen, hello, who else? Hi Lisa. Oh child, let me tell you. I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't know what happened. Yes, hi Ash, thank you. Hi Lindsay, hi. Okay, thank you, Ash. Let me tell you, I don't know. Oh, the kids been wore me out. It's not the kids. It's not the kids. It is the administration. It's not the kids. The kids are fine. I have some funny shit to tell y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to have to go live in my group so I can even talk about that. Right? It's like, whew. Whew. Thank you, Ashley. Oh. Oh yes, I have to talk about everything because it's been some funny shit. Look, let me tell you, I had set an alarm. I did not hear the alarm. Nothing happened. Okay, I didn't hear the alarm go off until oh man, Joshua, I was knocked the fuck out. I felt the vibration of kid calling me, Ash calling me, and that's what woke me up. And then it was like, what the fuck is going on? And I looked at the phone. I said, oh fuck, I'm supposed to be on. Woo, baby. Hello, Lisa. You know, it's the adults. It's about to go down. Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear your call at all, Michelle. Thank you. It's like a little dress, actually, but it's got a little hood. It's on. Look, I done put the damn thing on inside out now, but okay. You gotta roll up your sleeves and put your hood on when you serious. You serious about that shit, right? When you serious about that shit. And then you gotta clap. What's my truth? Forever 21. And it's like a dress. This is a very good My Truth video. Hoodie, you know. It is a good video, but you know, I got it on inside out. I peed too. That's why I was a little bit late, because when I hit, listen, Lisa, you know me. I handled that before before I came on, because I said, let me go do that, because you're going to have to pee, heifer. Okay, so don't be acting like y'all know me. Don't be acting like y'all know my truth. Okay. I'm not in a sunken place. Okay, I was giving the wrong vibe. Okay, let's go. Okay, so here's what happened. Okay, so okay, so let me tell you all the things I know that's going on. Okay, y'all. And I even watched some of her vibe. Hi, Rachel. Okay, so here's what's going on with Miss Jackie. And you know, she's starting to be part of my list. She's part of my list. Okay, so let's talk. Okay, so here's what I know is going on. So apparently she has gotten rid of her Twitter for a minute. And the reason being is because she was feeling like she was being put upon by people. And so she had shut her shit down. Now, here's where we go. I sent it to a few people because I screenshotted it. She actually came on. Oh, okay, right. Hold up, Karen. So what? Okay, so from what I'm hearing, one of the things I saw, and I have, maybe I look grab my what's the name? I'm all off. Is she did like some posts on her Insta stories, where she typed up some stuff or whatever. Okay, so let me give y'all some history. Do y'all know about the shit that's going on with Manny MUA and Patrick Starr? So there is a uh yes, okay. So so you are okay. So what has happened is, yes, them copying the girl who does the trap tutorials, right? Okay, so no. Oh, they been ain't been friends. But what happened is that they've done a couple of videos on IG, and they were very similar to this girl's kind of videos that she's done a few years ago called trap tutorials, and it's using kind of trap music, and her editing style is kill. Yes. Hey, Melissa. So her editing style is killer. So that's one thing. And so um people were calling them out kind of like, and then finally she said something about it. It's kind of gotten kind of has a mind of its own, but she said she was got tired, and she finally was going to tell. Right. So she was going to, she kind of got upset, and she said, and I mean, she's well known for this. Let me say this. She's well known. She has been, written up all over the place. It was kind of really viral and everything. And hi, Janine. So, she felt like they didn't credit her, because now the style that she does is very distinctive. So I get it, because it is very distinctive. It ain't like other shit. It's very distinctive. So it was like, so she did a whole rant on it and everything, and so it was kind of a big deal. Now Manny said, of course, being the Manny asshole that he can be, he said, well, I hadn't heard of you. I got my inspiration from some person that he claims he got the inspiration from. She's like, well, he got it from me anyway. I mean, like right, exactly. So she was like, yeah, okay, well, he got it from me too, because everybody, yes, he did. So, now Patrick, on the other hand, um, hit her DMs and everything. And once it started coming out, he hit her DMs, and look, he even screenshotted it, talking about how he's opening up his own agency and how he wanted to represent her and blah blah blah, yada yada yada. So that was that. Now, in the midst of all of this, apparently Miss Jackie went on to something that was happened. Right, yeah. His wasn't as bad as a copy as Manny's. So, Miss Jackie gets on there and says, I don't see the similarity, or it's not similar. So people was up in flames. Oh, did I mention girlfriend is a brown skin chick, right? Right, and she retweeted yes, and Jackie retweeted him, and so she says this, right? Hold up, right? So that's where the problem came in, and so people got at her, and they're like, wow, this is another black YouTuber, this is a black girl, and you kind of like, right, and she's the same complexion, yeah, they about the same complexion and all this, right? So folks was kind of heated with her. And this time, and this is what I was saying, right, say right, okay. And right, and because her palette was in the video, blah, 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 everybody's like, right. And so she's been getting the heat about this. The heat. And what I was seeing, because I watched some of Rich Lugs, was one of the things they're saying is, she's been getting a lot more right. So for one thing, they're saying like right, and yeah, and she supported him when the Traptorials came out, right, and the video was him creating one of her old looks. So it was a lot going on, moving parts, and we know that her and Patrick are real cool and everything. So everybody's like, oh, but wait, now because it's Patrick Star, because of this, because of that, now you gonna kind of like throw this oh, she would have had, look, she wouldn't have flipped out Janine. Her wig would have been across the streets because that wig would have flown off of her head. Hi, Dre. Hi. It would have flown off of her head. Okay, so that's being all said. So, hi, Kim. So now on because ain't no edges to snatch. It'd have been the wig would have been across the street. So then with all that happening, people were coming at her for that because they were like, you are supposed to be, hi Sarah, you dissing her for Patrick and blah blah blah. It's a big thing. So she then posted up on her Insta stories about how, she tired of being, everybody thinks she got to be the voice of black, black this, black that. And she just trying to live her life and this, but everybody trying to put her name and, she tired of basically what she's been saying for a while. Like she's tired of people expecting her to be the voice of black women and makeup. However, Jackie, like somebody said, and I got to agree with Rich. Wait, I gotta agree with Rich on this one. Because me and Rich, we get along on some points. His point was, but that's your stick. That's been your shtick. That's what got you where you are. Was that you were the champion of brown skinned women, right? Of this whole inclusivity thing, and you were always putting your voice, your thing, right? You caped before, and now you want to take the cape off. And now you want to act like how dare people have this expectation of you. Here's what, let's just be real. Let's put it on me. Let's put it on me. The expectation is for y'all, for me to come with this bullshit. Now, if I was letting everybody slide, y'all would be like, what happened to Lulu? Lulu ain't doing her usual. What's up with Lulu? Right? Because that's your shtick. And this is that's what you gained your audience on. You got your audience based on, I'm coming for the brands, and I'm coming for the brands, and I'm coming for the brands. Right. I'm a sellout, right? If I'm like, well, they're nice people, and we need to just have a love for them. Y'all be like, what's wrong with this bitch? Somebody that paid her. Y'all would be like, somebody to pay her, grab her edges, because y'all know I ain't got no wigs. Where's her edges at? So, right, it would be like me cheering on Sephora. Listen, I love Sephora, right? I'm on Sephora's payroll now. Because we know how I feel about Sephora. Right, singe my lashes, Michelle. Singe my lashes, because y'all know that's how I do my lashes. I don't snatch them, we singe mine. Be like, singe that bitch's lashes. So, right, and with the barbecue, right? We singe mine. Right. Hold up, and then she's went on. Right. Right. So wait a minute. And now she's gotten on. Now here's the funny thing, and I got something to say about this too. Now she's gotten on her Insta stories, and she's done a whole apology. She's done an apology about what she's, and she's apologizing how she right. So, right. So you can't be picking and choosing when you're gonna be a woman of color. She's done an Insta story apology, Exactly. They do disappear. So it's going to disappear soon. So it's today. It's on there. But here's the thing. Now, I'm going to say this. I listened to it. Management got in her ass. Management got in her ass. Let me tell you, because I done read up on who her management company is. Oh, Insta Story Apology is perfect because you've done it, but it disappears. So it's a really perfect tool when you're an asshole. It's the asshole tool. Didn't I say? But really, people don't like you because you're an asshole. Let's go roll back to what we talked about Jackie. She's an no, she did hers on Twitter, but you dropped down. Right. Right, just like right, it's a Snapchat, right? The Snapchat apologies, everything like that. So it's the asshole tool of choice. It's the asshole tool of choice. That's what we're calling it, the asshole tool of choice, because it's really easy to use that because it goes away and you've done your due diligence. I've done it. What did she say? She named somebody and said she snapped on them on Twitter. Now, what's about? She snapped on somebody on Twitter, and she was wrong for that because she was in her feelings, and she was PMSing, and everybody has a moment. Now, get this one, and I'm gonna be better about this. Oh, honey, you can, yes, CGM, yes, you can record anything. Hell, you can record it. So she blamed it, as opposed to Roseanne, who blamed it on, what was it, Roseanne, she blamed it on? Jackie blamed hers on PMS, and she was in her feelings. I promise you she did. And then she went on to say she's going to be a better person. She's just not going to be snapping out. Oh, he did. Oh, he's going to have that one up because he didn't have this one up. Right. So, so the Ambien, yeah, she's using the Ambien. Right, there we go. Thank you, Moxie. Hey, she's using the Ambien. Right, Rosette. Hi, Britt. You're new. I haven't seen you before. So she uses the Ambien defense. Definitely won't call that one the Ambien defense. So she was using she was using, we can use menopause. Girl, we can use menopause. Right, and Ambien retweeted that racism isn't a side effect. I do recall that. So somebody would, she said, I'm tired of these young hoes. Britt, welcome to our land. Okay, so yes, we can have a menopause brain fog. I'm going to use that so y'all, okay, remind me that's my excuse for some bullshit I'm on. It's blame it on the menopause. Oh, it's Karen's birthday too. Thank you, Jenny. Happy birthday, Karen. Happy birthday, Karen. Oh, let me sing to you before we got to pause. We have to pause for the birthday song. Which version do you want? Do you want the original or do you want the Stevie Wonder version? It's up to you. Which one you want, Karen? I'm giving it to you either way. I'm giving it to you either way. Right. Let's go. Lindsay, it's yours too? Okay. Right. You want the Stevie Wonder version? Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is a happy birthday song to Lindsay and Karen. Lindsay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's what her name is. All right, so y'all ready? Y'all ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Now I got to hit the chorus, right? Happy birthday. Okay, so I had to give y'all that part because it's not a Stevie Wonder happy birthday without me hitting that one. It's just not. It's just not. And for the people who are new, watch this later, that it is, I don't think I can sing. So before y'all get all somebody getting their feelings, oh my God, bitch thinks she can sing. I know I can't sing. I learned that years ago. I've admitted my truth. That's my truth. Bitch can't sing. Is it Poppy's birthday too? Is it Poppy's birthday too? Did I miss that too? See, shit don't be coming up. right? You know, you got, at least I ain't trying to get on, you know, you wore lashes, yay! At least I'm not, you know, I don't have that belief in myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I told y'all I listened to myself when I was about 12, about 10, about 11 to 12. I had a little tape recorder, and I was like, you know, I was singing my little heart out. I don't know what song I was singing, but I was singing my heart out because I was going to be the next whoever it was back then in the 70s. Yes, honey. I know. I know. And so then, hi Anastasia, I didn't see you come in. And so then I taped myself and I was like, yes, I can sing. I can sing. And then I listened to this tape. Baby, it humbled me. It humbled me. It humbled me. It humbled me though. Because I listened to myself and I was like, I can't sing. And that's into my singing career. Because I was singing my little heart out. I was hitting them notes. I was a soprano in it up. And then I heard myself. And I said, oh my God. Well, here's the thing. I learned how to, because you know what I learned is what my range is. Because you know, when you young, you be trying to hit the note, and it was like, what was that shit right there? But you know what? Some people have listened to themselves, Joshua, didn't believe what they heard, and still thought they could sing. I listened to myself and said, "Bitch, you can't sing." You know, I was like, I can't sing. Let me blow my nose. I'll be right back. Man, let me tell y'all. And see, I mean, at least I know when I'm in the car singing, I'm not doing it right. Okay, so now let's go back to Jackie for a minute. And I got, man, right, you the American Idol auditions, right? Courtney, then you saw yourself dancing, and you was like, dang, I look like Elaine. See, Chrissy, you know, right? Okay, well, see, at least you sound good. I know my truth is, I can't sing. I just really can't. I came to that conclusion. I learned, you know. So let's go back to she's Nicole Murphy of YouTube. I like that analogy because she is doing her Nicole. You know. So yes, so she came up. So now she's doing this whole apology. So let's go. Okay, so we've had a happy birthday interlude. Now let's go back. We got to do black. Well, you could do, actually it's a white hoodie. Let's be honest. Gray, black, or white works really well together. Those tonally are the truth video, you know, uniform. Truth video can have black, gray, or white. Or white. Those are the colors. Okay. Nah, think about it. And I'm not sitting on the floor. Because if this bitch get on the floor, I might not get up. Okay, so let's go back. Okay. Sadness in a sweatshirt. My eyes are wide. Okay, I can tell it's been a long day. Okay, so let's go back. Let's do a little recap. So now Jackie has now put out an apology and says, you know, but it was such thick, straight, bright colors. That's a good one, Joshua. So yeah, because I'm all messed up today. So it was like, so her apology was very, it was very, you could tell her management told her to do it because she went into this whole thing about, you know, I'm going to be better. I'm not going to be popping off on people, you know, just popping off in anger. Because, you know, she got the pop off. She got that spicy little pop off, right? So now she claiming that, you know, it was PMS. It was the PMS doing it. It was the PMS doing it. Let me tell you something. I've read up on her management company. Her management company was like, bitch, you better get this shit together because there's too much money involved. You need to slow this shit down and shut the fuck up. You know, I'm not doing this and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, yes, So she says that, and I quote, listen, I'm just here to tell y'all what I'm reading here. I don't know. Don't be getting mad at me. Did I do this wrong? I'm doing something here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, what's off. Anyway, don't you hate when your strings are not even and then you feel the need to make them even? Okay. So that's what she said. Oh, that honey, her because her management is rock solid than a mud. Um, well, Britt, you have to watch some older lives because she's had her little talking too. Don't nobody listen to me though. Don't nobody, none of them listen to me. Have we? And so that's what she says. She says, now I'm in Twitter jail. So this is what happened. So now you know I'm in Twitter jail, cooling off and everything because blah, 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 blah. So that, and now she's also feeling put upon and slightly bullied because people were coming for her. Now here's where I'm going to say this. And even Rich Luck said this. Y'all know I always say this. Buck up, Buttercup. Because this is where you make your money. And see, the problem is that she was getting a lot of heat. And her stands were even questioning her on this one. Her stands were kind of like, yo, whoa. And so she wasn't getting the support she's used to. Her stands weren't coming and attacking like they normally do from what I'm hearing, you know. Oh, she goes after people herself. Right. And you, right. They did not involve you and took the wrong side. So you got what's coming to you. So, you know, and because Patrick was handling it. See, the thing was, clearly you didn't know. Patrick was handling that shit. Patrick was handling on the back end because he knew he was wrong. Right. Right, because Rob Kardashian was going crazy on it. So Patrick on the back end was handling it correctly while you sitting up here caping for him. But see, she did put a cape on. She was caping for Patrick, but Patrick was already on the back end trying to clean that shit up because he knew it was about to go bad. Why? Because there was too much evidence in this girl's favor that y'all can't swear that y'all ain't never heard of. You know? Okay. So what happened, Monty, is that he did a video that was very similar to this girl on IG who's known for doing these things called trap tutorials. And it's a very, very distinctive style of tutorial that she's created. You know, right, and the tweet she went off on wasn't even about her. I mean, she lost her damn mind, and that's what she admitted. She said the tweet wasn't even about me. I thought it was, you know, and so when the girl was like finally came up, and people were saying that him and Manny's videos were very similar to hers, and that they were like basically stealing her style. And so Manny did the usual big YouTuber thing, which is, I've never seen your stuff, so I didn't know. So that, you know, that's that big YouTuber bullshit. And that's what she said. And then Patrick on the back end was like, he was in her, oh yeah, he was involved. On the back end, he was in her DMing her, apologizing and saying that was not his intent. He has his own agency now. He want to represent her. He want to help her get her thing going. So that's what Patrick was doing. But in the meantime, Miss Jackie inserts herself in and makes a statement like, you know, I don't think it was all that similar anyway. I don't see similarity or whatever. Which made people feel like, yo, so now you coming for, you know, so you gonna come at this girl who's a woman of color and about your complexion, and you are now siding with somebody and like kind of like inserting yourself, even though you actually mentioned her before years ago when she was hot. Right? So don't you right, she was doing her Carly Simon routine. So with all that being said, people were coming at her basing it like, oh, you know, but you know, you ain't saying it about, so did I do it right? So did I get the recap right? So, you know, then people were coming at her about that situation, which then she got mad and said, you know, she's only going to talk about what she wants to. She's getting tired of people hitting her up, tagging her and stuff, talking about what yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying, Britt. While you sitting up here in the front saying some bullshit, trying to call yourself looking out for your boy who's using your palette and all this other shit, your boy knew how to handle his business and was handling his shit right and was doing what he was supposed to do. See, that's what he was doing. He was doing correctly. He was like, you know, oh, let me take care of this before this shit get out of control. And now your dumb ass stepping in, trying to cape for somebody, trying to cape, and now you looking bad. So, once again, these dear beauty influencers, because y'all watch what the fuck y'all doing. Listen, y'all need to look at Patrick, because Patrick backed the fuck up real quick. He was like, oh, this shit's about to go left. Let me go right with it. Let me take it right, you know. So, yeah. Now, Patrick did a little stuff. Yeah, so. Yeah, and then got herself involved. And now she's like, and now she's talking about she's feeling bullied and attacked. Bullied and attacked. Well, you know what? Like I said, buck up, Buttercup, because this is what you signed on for. And when your stands is coming for people, Petty Page, you sick your stands on people before. You've been known to do it. So buck up, Buttercup. All this, you know, weak ass, you know, y'all can't get weak now. See, y'all, you know exactly what you're doing, and let's stop pretending, you know, that, you know, and everybody needs to stop pretending they don't understand what they're doing or how they're rolling, how they're moving through this, how they're moving through social media, how they're using it and making money off of it and taking advantage and things like that. But when it backfires on you, then, you know, I didn't mean it like that. You know, I was just PMSing, and I was just, you know, you can't do all that. You cannot. You cannot. And you cannot put and you can't put on this superhero cape saying you coming for the brands, and that's what you were doing. And now that you have hit a level where I'm gonna need to shut my mouth, because now I'm dealing with these people and I can't be calling out these brands and putting money in my pocket. I can't call them out. I can't do all these things because I need to keep my bread going on. I need to keep my coins going in, you know. But now you want people not to come for you or say you should be, you know, right. Now, that's the other thing, right? So why can't, right? So that's where so now you mad because people have this expectation of you. The expectation is, yes, Jackie, you're supposed to be calling out these brands because this is what you built to your brand on. That is your brand. You are Jackie Aina. You come at these brands about inclusivity. You are the one saying the shade ranges ain't right. You are the one who does this. But now all of a sudden, leave me alone. Stop asking me to do it. That's not what I do no more. You can't have it both ways when you got 3 million people depending on you being the voice of black makeup. You can't do that. You just can't. You can't get mad. You can't say, yeah, okay, now leave these motherfuckers alone. They putting my coins in my foot, man, putting the coins in here. Leave me the fuck alone now. I'm on a different level now. These motherfuckers, I'm getting paid, bitches, and thank y'all for getting me there, but I am done with you all. And that's, let me just say it. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Ooh, in the words of Jackie Aina, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Boom. And so, why would we expect her that? She know how to put the shit out there. Oh, but she wasn't talking about herself. She was talking about somebody else. Oops. But let's just say that all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Of course not. Right? Hi, Veronica. So there we go. There we go. There we go. I'm just saying. I mean, if that was what she said about Judy's place, right? All skin folk and kinfolk. And now clearly, she's living her truth. Yeah. She's just living her truth. Let's put on the hood. She need to put that hood on and say it. All skin folk. Didn't I tell y'all all skin folk ain't kin folk? What y'all want from me? Oh, I'm a little tired. This a little late. It could go bad from here. Okay. So that's that. Now let's talk about a few releases. I will have to look into that. I will have to look into the tea with Super because I don't know what it is. Don't remove it yet. Right. Hold up. We gonna go into makeup craze. But let me say this, Robert, you had that one time. If you still here. Now they did you right by deleting that. Please don't come back because then I'm going to handle it. Please. But it is late, so if you want to come back, feel free because we can have a conversation. Robert Sharkey. All right. Let's go. Right. So yeah, but you see, Alyssa ain't gonna get involved because it's about Jackie, so she gonna be quiet. And now once again, okay, so that's gonna go into something else I want to talk about. Here's what we can do. Do y'all want to go new releases first or some unpopular makeup opinions, beauty opinions? Because we can go there tonight. I'm awake now. There's a couple of things we're going to talk about on that. All right, then. Let's hit some unpopular opinions. All right, here's the first one. Let's talk about declutters videos. Let's just talk about the declutter videos, especially when it comes. Oh, you want to go with new release? Okay, no. Let me just talk about them, Karen. It's not that I don't watch declutters. I watch them all the time. But here's my caveat about declutter videos. This is my caveat. It is now becoming the trend to do. It's the thing to do, right? And it's like everybody is trying to, outdo everybody on declutters. They're trying to show how they can declutter so much. They're trying to they're trying to show you they're curating their collections, and they're coming back and figuring it out and doing all these things, and they are mending their ways about how they've been buying especially eyeshadows. And let me tell you why eyeshadows, because those are the ones that gets the most views. Well, Jessica Braun is on something else, right? And then they don't and then they're gonna declutter, but they really don't declutter. But see, declutters gets views, right? Listen, I ain't Britain, right? But then you have to haul some more things to bring back in, right? And so everybody's, yeah, she's a very basic girl, but. Well, speaking of Tim Palace, let me go into that. But here's what I'm going to say about that, though. And it's like, there's this thing where, oh my God, I've got to show you that I am getting better, and I'm going to declutter, and I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get rid of that. I'm getting rid of that, and I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and because, it's overwhelming me and everything. So now declutters is now taking, this is going to be part of the low buy, no buy thing. Oh, Jessica Braun is very basic. Right. So, there's this whole thing about it. Don't get me wrong. I will get rid of things like if I really don't like them. If I just they just don't work well for me. But it's not like my intention, but the intention is that you feel like you need to get rid of a lot. Right, she is who she is. Right? And then she, Jessica is who she is, and she has her aesthetic, and I'm cool with her aesthetic because she knows who she is, and she stays in her lane. Like for instance, Jessica doesn't go and get bright colored palettes just to do a review on them and then say, well, I really don't like them. It's too bright for me. I wouldn't wear it. So what the fuck you get it for? You know? Right. Right. So they're a cash grab. Don't get me wrong. I've done my own eyeshadow collections and things like that. And, and I will talk about them. But I always made it clear. Right. 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 So that, you know, so the ones, and right, they have savage declutters. They're getting rid of everything. Now, let's just be honest. We know that I believe that they're not getting rid of all of that shit. Some of it they're keeping. Let's just be honest. They're keeping some of it. They not just decluttering 70 pallets. Especially these smaller people who pay for most of them pallets. They are not doing that. And now let me say this, Joshua, I do believe in declutter series because I do some decluttering. When I see myself like, hey, I got too much. But I'm only making space for the new shit I'm buying. And when I declutter some shit, I'm being real with myself. I'm gonna buy some more shit. Like for instance, I am going to declutter liquid lipsticks. And when I do that, they will be gone. And we will do a whole declutter video, thing. But that's because I'm getting out of liquid lipsticks. And I do have a box for friends. They come and take all the lipstick. But I do that, and I know I'm doing it because I've been looking at them like, you're really not using them. You now want more tube lipsticks, so now let's make space for them. Let's make space for them. But it's like, hi, Amy. So I'm just saying there's this thing, right. So it's like, and I don't have any problem with declutters, but I've noticed that there's this trend on it. That there's this trend on, oh, we got to declutter a whole lot. I got to declutter it. And I love my palettes. And it's like this neat, here's what I've noticed. It's not so much that they want to get rid of it, but now well, I have so many of the same things, so I'm going to take myself down to one or two. Let's be real. We all got more than one of these colors, of those shades, of everything. So, he decided to come with a different way. Thank you. So it's like you're doing this to convince people or to get views and to say I'm decluttering and I'm doing my part for the environment or being an anti-consumer, but you already spent the money. So I'm just saying you just spent the money already. So okay. Now I don't even mind a declutter, right. And so I don't mind a declutter if, right. And I get that. Especially when you're talking about somebody who gets PR, it can get, I'm sure it would get overwhelming. And she also said, that she had issues with letting go, so she needed to let go of things because she was beginning to hoard it. I get some of those, but most of them are doing it to do like, oh, I get, so okay, because let's be real. Right, exactly. And so hopefully this decluttering will make you be a little more mindful. Yeah, I'm a Christy chick. Right, right, right. So, if I got PR, and let me be real, I even have to catch myself with my buying moments, right? And right, and we're becoming much more mindful, and that's why these companies are losing money, because we are becoming more mindful. It's not that we're not buying, we're just not buying at the rate and as rapidly as we were, you know. So that's what's happening. And so that's what's, so now, like for instance, Pinky Rose has a buy one get one free on everything on their site, right? Well, then I said, so then and everybody's putting out a collection video, you know. And wait, hold up. Ain't we gonna talk about that? Right, it's a lot of shit coming out. So here's the thing is that, and everybody's doing collections. You cannot, like for instance, people ask me, am I going to do my collection video? Well, I have a time. I wait till the end of the year or the beginning of the new year, right around there. So I can, I've accumulated quite a bit more. I've done a few things. I can go through it. I've got a whole lot of stuff to show y'all, you know. Right. Yes. So I do mine once a year, and right, and so that's so now I will get to that point, because I was about to buy about 4 Pinky Rose, because remember they put out their stuff, they put out their stuff, and it was like, oh, but I want it, Oh, let me tell you something. I love collection videos. They're kind of like when I can't go to sleep, I put on a collection video, because that usually puts me to sleep. Honestly, I shot a collection video will put me to sleep. So that's me. So that's what I do. So I do that. But I have seen, but now I'm slower and I'm more, well, sometimes I can be slower, unlike today. Ash knows my truth today, and we all family, so I might tell y'all my truth for today. What did I buy? Well, one thing I use, yes, we have. We're about to talk about. Let's just say my haul has gotten a tad bit out of control for August. I just bought a. And let me say, I didn't want these things. Oh, well, okay. See, the Norvina I use points for. I will say I did get the Norvina, but I used points. I bought it at Ulta. I said, fuck it, I got some points. I want the Norvina. I'm going to get it. No, I ain't got like 3,000 points, but I said, fuck it, I'm going to use some points to get the Norvina. So I got the Norvina. And then, okay, and so I do have, so I'm just letting y'all know, when we do the haul video, when I do my haul video, like $5 or something, I decided fuck them. I said, you know what, they there, and I want it, and I want to spend my money, so I'm gonna get it. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna use these points. But what, did y'all hear that Sephora supposedly going to be going for the points now? See, that's what happened. You know what? And see, now let me just say that before we really get into this. And that is that is just tells what okay. So here's what I'm gonna say about that. This is what I'm gonna say about that though. This is me being on the busted bitch, because the busted bitch we know was was not voluntary. So that was an involuntary. Okay, let me go into Sephora points about a minute. So this goes in with the low buy shit that we've been talking about, because this is exactly what the people who do these low buys and no buys do. They go on low buys and no buys, and then all of a sudden, when they take themselves off of it, they fucking lose control and buy a bunch of shit. And that's exactly what happened to me. No fucking lie. Can't lie about it. But, and I'm doing a break, and then what happens is you broke, and then you make this big huge thing about it, and they buy every fucking thing they can afterwards. Every time they do it, when they break, it's like the fucking dam broke, like the Hoover Dam got a crack in it, and it fucking opened up, and all the water rushed through. Exactly. See, but at least I know when I'm doing my shit, I'm in an involuntary busted, bitch. But at least, I understand I ain't got no money, bitch. You can't buy shit. But exactly, it's like dieting. So exactly, Britt. So this whole low buy no buy is stupid. It's just a way to get on this bandwagon. But the reality is like, if you low buy and no buy, and then when you end it, you start spending like a motherfucking fiend, it was not a real low buy no buy, because you've made up for it in 30 days. Oceanic is on sale. Jenny, they got a sale right now. They just, Ace Butane you talking about? It's on sale right now, 35% off. Go on and run and get it now. Right. Right. Yeah, it's on sale. So that's that. Now, let me get the iPad, which I did. Right, and then right, exactly. Mom, and let me tell you something, Joshua, and let's just be real, is that I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. But it was based on, I knew because bitch was broke, and I knew that once my brokenness was over, there was gonna be a moment where I was gonna want some bullshit, and I was gonna buy some shit. I know that about me. Hence why I said I can't say, because in my head, right, right. So in my head, I knew that. I know that about me. Now, what I will say, I have been mindful of it more, because like I said, I looked at the Pinky Rose ones. I was like, you've been wanting those palettes, and then I thought about it, bitch, you don't need them. You know, you don't need them. Yes, you will have to guard yourself, because it's a natural response to it, especially if it's something that you like. You know, at least you. So that's what you have to know, is like, when it happens, you got to be ready to go. Oh, okay, let me roll myself in. So I have reined myself in a bit, but in truth, I'm just gonna tell the truth. There's about 10 new palettes coming. There's my truth. Right. You know, and it was. And see, that's the other thing. I haven't stressed out, Joshua. Thank you. It's been a long 2 weeks, right? It was been a long 2 weeks, and sister wanted some shit, so I bought some shit. That's all I got for y'all. I bought some shit. What? What you want me to do? Right. Right. Oh, I bought some shit. That's what happened. I mean, it's my truth. It's been a rough 2 weeks. It's been a rough 2 weeks. And I don't know, I just kept hitting buy it, buy it, buy it. Okay, so now I gotta use the bathroom, but I got this short ass dress on. So I don't want to hear nothing about my ass in this dress, because I gotta blow my nose, y'all. And I forgot to get some toilet paper. It wasn't the kids, it's the administration. No, it wasn't even the kids, it's the administration. Right, y'all know I got bootay for days. Okay. Oh, I got something. Oh, I got tissues. No, it's not the kids. I got booty for everybody. Everybody can have a little hunk off of this, and I still have ass. Ugh. I need to make me they said they sent me something. Hold on, let me look at my stuff, Jenny. I'm gonna send it to you. It's not the Oceanics not on sale. By Amy is getting out of here. Okay. Let me look at my email and see what it said. Because maybe there's a code they sent me. Maybe there's a code they sent me, Jenny. So let me look. And if there's a code involved, I'll put it in the group. Yeah, I got a 30%. Right, it's 30% off. It might be a code on it. I'm betting there's some type of code they put in there. See? Ah! Apologize to me, Jenny. Britt's leaving us too. Good night, Britt. That's my love for you, Jenny. Good night, Britt. Hold on, let me get something. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so not only do I live on the 3rd floor of my building, I have been walking up and down stairs. Oh, my inner thighs. If this keeps up, though, my thighs are going to be really toned. I'm gonna keep doing this. I said I'm just gonna start wearing gym shoes to work. I'm just gonna be in gym shoes because I think I'm killing my knees too because I'm trying to be cute and shit. So I gotta get me some new gym shoes, some more gym shoes. I was looking at some Diodoras today. Oh, and I love right. I have stuff in right. So okay, let me get back to what I was saying. I'm so out of it for a second. Let's turn on this. So Jenny. She right, yeah. We talked about that, Kim. We've been through her deleting her Twitter. Okay. What is that? I forgot to put this on Do Not Disturb. Damn it, Janet. Okay, so it's turning on. So let's talk about some new releases. I'm not telling y'all the rest of the palettes I have coming because it's going to be a surprise when I do my haul. Okay. Okay, so. Oh, come on, twirl. I did get the Norvina. That's what I got, the Norvina. She's talking about your pros. She's talking about the stuff you write up in the group when you're talking about somebody. You're very what's the word I'm looking for? You are very verbose, not just concise, but you have a certain style, and it is very articulate, but it's very descriptive. It's very descriptive. You know, she gets into it's poetic, it's descriptive, it's very interesting. You know, just like take a roll with it. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about some stuff that's coming out. And then Polo makeup craze. Did we come for makeup? Did I? It's a Polo makeup craze. She should have just shut her mouth. Okay. Okay, so Milk Cosmetics has come out with this one. They call it the Radioactive. They're doing the Radioactive. We got Radioactive right there. Let me tell you about Diadora. I went on Diadora's site. Diadora be messing with her. Yeah. Diadora has the funniest thing. Um, so I went on the Diadora site looking for some gym shoes, right? So I found a pair on sale for $25. I was like, okay, in my size, cool, let me get them. And then I put it in the cart, right? And they have, right. First off, it is a little late in the season for this, but okay, whatever. And it hasn't even come out yet. Let me go back. Right. Okay. Yeah. So here's the thing is that, right. So this is it. Now, Juvia's Place. Let's just talk about Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place is now is I don't know what's going on with Juvia's Place because remember, okay, so we didn't have anything from the tribe for quite some time, did we? No, then we had the Nubian Coral 3. The Nubian 3, we had that one. So there was a few months between them, right? Which was kind of cool. Now they done lost their fucking mind. So now they came out with Fumi. And then they came out today with the Warrior 3. With the Warrior 3 right here. Right? And then now they sneak peeked this one. And oh shit, let me go back. And here's the interesting thing about that is like, once again, you coming for Fumi. You just put out the collab with Fumi. And then now you're talking about, now don't get me wrong, this is a cute ass palette. I love this artwork for the Nomad. So this is gonna be this is a new one called the Nomad, which I love the look on this. Now let's just talk about what we think this is. Yeah, honey, they're coming for ABH. Right. The Coral palette, yeah. Yeah, 1 and 2 definitely go together. Warrior 3 absolutely does not go with the vibe of the Warrior palettes. But I mean, where else could they go with that? I don't know. Now the Nomad looks like it's going to be, if it is a eyeshadow palette, it's going to be a warm tone one with browns. It's going to be very russet looking. That's the way it's looking. And if it's based on this artwork, I can definitely see, browns and a very warm tone fall palette. But but I think this will be the best palette they've done like this, because we know the Masquerade was all over the place. So I'm thinking they're going to create a palette that is actually a really pretty warm tone with maybe browns and burgundies, some rust colors, a little orangey vibe in it, and then they're going to throw in a little green. Nah, I don't think Fumi has it. Nah, Fumi ain't got nothing to do with their art. So that's where I'm thinking this one is going to go. That's what it looks like. Now the Melts one, it just seems like it's a little late to the game. It's like, y'all should have came up with that at the beginning of the summer, because this is not a time that people are really looking for bright colored palettes. This isn't the time of year where we're winding down, at least on the upper, the northern hemisphere. We are looking at fall and winter coming. Now, southern hemisphere, different thing, on the equator, whatever. But where you make your money, we're thinking fall. And, people like me, most people are not going to be wearing those type of colors, purchasing those type of things this time of year. Just being real, honestly, I'm surprised, and it doesn't make sense, like Melt hasn't done a really good berry toned theme thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have gone with the berries and done something like when they went with the blueprint stack. They could have done something like that with the rose something, and that would have made a little more sense to me, just for this time of year. Now, I'm gonna get this one. Now, I'm not getting this now. So I said, well, yeah, purple, greens, and blues, but they're deeper, richer colors of that, not the, but you also live in a warm climate too. You also live, but I'm talking about those cold folks. We're not gonna be doing like I wear greens. I think green is beautiful in the fall, and purples and blues are very cool tone winter colors anyway. But those particular are bright, bright neons. People ain't wearing neon when it's cold outside. Um, Now I want this. This is the dark edit by Vizard. That's gonna go in my rose edit and my warm edit. I think this is lovely. Right, yeah, we're doing jewel tones, not these rainbow brights. I think this is lovely. Okay, so here we're gonna say this is gonna try to be my rehab. Um, um, in it for September. I'm trying to limit myself to no more than 4 palettes. No, actually 2, because I'm going to the makeup show in October. So I'm gonna only buy 2 palettes. Yes, I have a Facebook group. It's brownie colors. Yes, it is, Jenny, but I'm looking at it in relation to my other rows, the edits. So it kind of flows with those. So, and the thing is, we might do one in October. Yes. Actually, I was going to ask you if you don't want to go to the makeup show, Karen, maybe you want to just meet up afterwards and have, maybe we can meet up for lunch or something. I was going to ask you that, Karen. If you want to go to the makeup show, yes, we would love to see you, Joshua. What happened to you? If you want to go to Karen, so if you want to go, let us know, because Ladessa would have to get your ticket if you want to go in, because we have to buy it with our tickets, just so you know. And then we might be able to meet up for like lunch afterwards or something, depending on, if you're available that day, because I know it's gonna be on a Saturday that I'm going, because yeah, I just can't do, look, we can't do it again on Columbus Day, Chicago Marathon. Messed up my whole. You don't owe me anything, Lisa. You don't owe me anything. Shut up. Right, I know. That's why I said, we'll talk and see if you're available for a little bit. Man, yeah, that messed up the brunch. It was like, what? We did have a good time at my house. You gonna be in Illinois over Thanksgiving? Are you gonna be in Chicago though? Are you gonna be in the Chicago area? Or are you gonna just be in Illinois? We did. It did. It was actually a pretty cool day. We did have a good time. Okay, so Jenny, the question is: are you gonna be in the Chicago area? Or are you just gonna be in Illinois? There is a difference. Because depending on where you are, well, I won't see your ass. Plus, you're gonna be with family and stuff. You're gonna be like, I want to see her. Oh, champagne. Ho 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 ho. No, it is. Okay. Okay. So have fun with your grandparents. So yeah, I like that dark edit. I think that's nice. What else is coming out that we need to be talking about? I haven't seen anything else really that's like mind blowing. Not just from, like lipsticks. I haven't seen any that I'm done. Oh, let me show you something that I did see that's interesting. If I was Samantha March, I guess I would be okay with this. Okay, let me just say, I guess you can't be okay with it, because Champagne, that's a drive. That's about 2 hours away. When Samantha March did her thing with Oprah, they took, things that were, yeah, it's about 2-3 hours. They took some things that she liked, that were already in their collections, and her favorites in their collections. Okay, now what's her name, Madison Miller, they're coming out with Oprah's coming out with something with her, and they have a whole collection with her, which I like these blushes, 2 blushes, 2 highlighters, and liquid lipsticks, and some glosses. Thank you, Jenny. So Cause I gotta. It's actually kind of cute, y'all. It's actually really cute. And then and then what they did, I mean, they've done her a whole collection, and it's new shades. So, and I mean, okay, Madison is a bigger YouTuber than Samantha, so I'm sure Samantha's very happy, and I'm happy for her. Cause if I get into 75,000, I'd like to have a little baby collab, a little baby collab. But it ain't really a collab. It's just me curating my little collection, and that's what I think they need to say. I think that. So that's about to be my segue. Hold up, there's my segue. Where's Ashley at? We segued into my next unpopular opinion. That was a good segue. Hold up, it was a good segue. Let me go with the segue. Okay, so here's my next unpopular opinion. Who's going live at time, Samantha or Madison? Because I haven't been watching either one of them. And I saw something about Samantha March is talking about ending her Will I Buy It series. I hope she does. I'm so fucking tired of them things. Can I say this? Oh, before I go into the big one I want to go into, let's talk about the Will I Buy It series. I'm so tired of them. Especially the Will I Buy It series with when they're talking about when they say they have a low buy or no buy, then why the fuck are you doing these? Oh, okay. I'm just being honest. I get it, but you know that I like. Okay, yes, they are. You know, they show us a lot of the new stuff that maybe we wouldn't see. Right, but I'm so tired of that. Yeah, that one came out of nowhere, didn't it? Ash, we didn't even talk about this one. Right. And that's cool, you know. I'm saying I don't, but I'm just. How about this? Maybe, and we know we talk about new makeup releases. I talk about them too. Not gonna sit up here and lie and say I don't, but I think one of the things is that when we talk about it, it's strictly about things as, hey, Brandon, how's my gay nephew doing? Oh my God, I saw my first gay son. Right. Yeah, it's just like Samantha's was boring, and let's just talk about the ones who are doing their no buys, low buys, and we have to hear about it every fucking time they do it. And, oh, but I got some PR. We've already talked about that. But okay, let's just say I'm tired of them. I cannot watch any more of them. I cannot watch. And here's my thing about that. Let's just be real about that. Yes, okay. Hold up. Let's just be real about that. If you are on this anti-consumerism thing, if you are on an anti-consumerism vibe, and that's why you're doing this no buy, low buy, then you need to stop that, because you are promoting what you're claiming you're not about right now. So that's in diametrically opposed to what your philosophy is right now. So you need to stop. I used a big word. Right, like Samantha Ravindall. I love her for that. Right, what I want to try, things like that, as opposed to the will I buy it. You know, it's like, be quiet. But like I said, it's diametrically opposed to this whole thing about, oh, I'm in overspending and I'm trying. So you're gonna help us overspend. So while you're doing this low buy, no buy, but getting PR, well, okay, let me put that in the whisper. But getting PR. So while you're doing your low buy, no buy, but getting PR, you are promoting on a weekly basis how we can spend our money. Okay. That was my ASMR moment. Oh, it's going down tonight before I go to sleep because I'm still a little tight, but I'm gonna get it all out. So now, that was just a that was a that, I'm just I mean, I'm not here to down anybody's. Oh, right. You could be doing, like, for instance, when I talk about things, I talk about things that I see that I'm interested in. We know I'm probably gonna buy the shit. If I can hold up on the money, I will probably have it. Right? We just know this. I'm not here to say, oh, but I'm not doing it because I'm on this, and I wish I could, but I'm doing a low buy and a no buy because I'm doing this. Bust a bitch low buy, or if I'm doing something else with my money, low buy, which is, I gotta buy some shit for my house, or I want to go on a trip, or I want to go to the spa. We make choices with our money, and as that's just how it is. But the whole thing, right. And all I'm saying is, we okay. So there we go. I'm gonna stay off of them people because I don't want nobody to say So there we go. But on a side note, I saw Leroyce the other day. Me, B hung out. B saw Leroyce. Leroyce, if y'all don't know, he's my first gay son. He was Bianca's friend over when she was young, and he used to be my neighbor across the street. And and we were talking about that. I was like, boy, when you finally came out, it was so anticlimactic. Because I remember he was like 18 years old. They were senior in high school. He was like, Ma, I just want to tell you, man, I just need to tell you I'm gay. I was like, boy, we've been knowing you gay. Okay. Right. Right. So I was like, boy, we've been knowing you were gay. And we were talking about that. I remember when you came out to me. I was like, yeah, okay, we know. And then B was like, she was like, yeah, when we moved in, Mama said, oh, you need to go be friends with the gay boy across the street. And I did. I was like, there's a little gay boy across the street. You need to be friends with him. Because he gonna have all the tea. He gonna help you with your fashions. You know, right? So we were talking about that. I said, Leroy, you should have known. I knew one day I remember telling him. I said, Leroy, you can go in Bianca's room if you want to. You could go and hang out in Bianca's room. I said that should have been your flag that Mom might be aware that I'm gay. Because in high school, I was like, boy, you can go in her room. He was like, really? I was like, yeah. He was looking. It's so funny. We was talking about that. Because he lived across the street. He was like one of my kids. And they used to come in my house. And B would come home from work. Leroy would be lounging on her bed, chilling, watching TV. Once he could get in her room, it was a wrap. He was in it. Look, he would clean up her room and shit. It was awesome. I was like, you should have known then, Leroyce. What other boy would I let in her room? Right, right. Okay. So now here is my other one. Right. I was like, that should have been a clear sign that I knew what was up. When I was like, boy, go and hang out in her room. Why you sitting in the front room? She in the back. Go on back there. Hey, Miss V. He was like, come on. So we saw him. He's doing well. He was looking really good. We had a good time. That's when I had the ice cream. We had ice cream. We all had ice cream. We was chilling. It was a really nice time because I hadn't seen him in a long time. So it was really good seeing him again. And I'm glad that he's doing well. When you see kids that, well, not some of you. Thank you. When as you get old, when you have children and they grow up, and then you see some of the people they've been around when they were younger, and they're doing well, it's like really good because it's like, oh, I'm so glad you're doing well. So it was a cool time to see him. But he's my first gay son. And it was like, hey, baby, come on, let's go. I wanted to take him to, right, exactly. Right, Ash. I was not worried about you and B doing nothing in that room but talking about gossip. The last thing I was worried about was you and B doing nothing in that room. Y'all could close the door. Y'all could be chilling. That should have been a clear indication that I knew what was up. Just go. And he said, and when he was like, for real, Mom? I said, yeah. I told him, you better go. I was like, there's a little gay boy lives across the street. You should go be friends with him. No, that was in 7th grade. She was like 12. I said, yeah, there's a little gay boy across the street. When we moved over there, I said, go, she could be friends with him. And that was for me seeing him across the street walking into the house. I said, boy, I saw you walking in the house. I knew you was gay. He was like, really? He used to pooch. He'd be having. Right. 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 Okay. Exactly. You know, it's like, shit, come on now, boy. Come on now. I knew. Come on now. So anyway, so now here's my next unpopular opinion. And this is kind of more on, girl, you ain't never lied. Right? It's like, okay, come on. I didn't care shit. And I would say, DJ, and I would say this, apparently we are who we are, because DJ, you know, we all knew LaRoyce was gay. It wasn't like DJ was like, I don't want that boy around me. That was LaRoyce. Like, if he saw LaRoyce now, he'd be like, whoa, LaRoyce, because they all grew up together, you know. I will say, you know, so many kids are more inclusive than we ever expected them to be, even in the schools. So even the schools around me, they were very inclusive, and it wasn't like people were being gay bashed or anything at the schools. As young kids, they were not. Now, there was one boy who got bashed, but it wasn't because he was gay. It was because he was an asshole. Just like I said, Jackie Aina. It ain't because you're black. It's because you're an asshole. He got people used to beat his ass, not because he was gay, but because he was an ass. He had a nasty little mouth. I was like, boy, shut your mouth, and maybe nobody would whoop your ass. So anyway, back to what we were saying. Here's my unpopular opinion. So let's talk collabs. Now, there is this thing on YouTube where everybody supports collabs, and they rush out and get the collabs. Like, you know, let's go through some. Yeah, it is better than it was. When, like, for instance, when Desi and Katie came out with their collab, Shayla comes out with her collab, Jackie comes out with her collab, all these people come out with their collabs. Everybody rushes, and they're always like, oh, you know, I really like to, you know, support YouTuber collabs. Well, I'm not for it. I'm not for the let me support this collab just because you're a YouTuber. Now let me tell you why. And here's what I'm going to say about it. Here's what's now, we know people do this for views and everything, but here's what I'm going to say in reference to it. We're rushing to rush, like, you know, for the Jackie Ainas, for the, you know, Desi and Katie, and we're helping them, and they got their dose of colors this, and we love their stuff and all this other stuff. But let's just say why I'm not on that train anymore. I'm not on the let me just buy this collab to support these motherfuckers. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the big YouTubers don't support the smaller YouTubers. And I'm saying that because we were not only that, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying, if you're trying to support YouTubers and we're doing this as support for them, see, they know who's buying they fucking shit. Like, for instance, Polina. The people who bought Polina were smaller YouTubers. The people who supported that were smaller YouTubers. You know, anybody, they are invisible. So smaller YouTubers that are getting collabs, it's not like them bigger YouTubers are saying, hey, I saw this collab for this smaller YouTuber and put it on their channel and promote it for them. No, but the expectation is larger YouTubers get a collab and everybody rushes out to buy. Well, okay, you got fans, you got subscribers, let them do it. I'm not doing it. Except if I really like something and I want to try it out. That's one thing. But I'm not on that collab train bullshit. And I'm saying that from a YouTuber standpoint, because you see all these smaller YouTubers. Well, I wanted to support their stuff. Let me tell you this, and I'm saying this to all these small YouTubers. You know, you are you get to this point when you like at 100,000 and you get a small collab. These motherfuckers ain't gonna buy shit from you. They ain't gonna talk about your collab. But here's the thing: there's no spots to take. There are absolutely no spots to take because there's so much coming out. Now, yes, I'm gonna be real with y'all. The collabs are gonna slow down because these makeup companies have got to slow down these releases. Let's just be real. The makeup companies have got to slow down these releases because they're starting to lose money. Their projections, and now let me say this: they're not losing money. Let's be clear on this. But their projected money is not coming in. See, they got projections on how much they're going to make. And those projections are not coming in the way they thought they were. So they're going to have to slow down on these releases. Right. Yeah, that's true. You're right. Right. The makeup revolutions coming out. They have, right. Right. Kathleen Lights, Kathleen Lights does. Listen, Kathleen Lights might as well just be part of ColourPop because she gonna have one soon because she ain't had one in a minute. So she's coming again soon. I'm gonna say there's gonna be a Kathleen Lights something coming out right around the holidays, and she gotta do something for her birthday. So it's all coming. Right. I ain't about nothing either. And if I have, Rachel's been by accident. Yeah, she's the she's the JH for CP. Yeah, she is. She's a Jacqueline Hill. She really is. So they've got to slow down on all of these releases because they have saturated the market to the point that people are tired. And I will buy some shit. I will buy some shit, but it's like now we are now becoming not so much low buy and no buy, but like I said, it's not necessarily about that. It's just becoming more mindful of your spending habits and looking at shit and saying, oh, I don't need it right now. Because now we can wait because we do have large collections. We've been buying, the majority of people have been buying. And yes, there are going to be new people coming into the market, but there's not so many. That frenzy is over. The frenzy is over. The FOMO is done. People are willing to say, no, I ain't getting it now. So they're going to have to, or now here's what we're going to see. We're going to see some brands fold. Some of these brands, they're not going to be around because they're living off of that stuff. So some of these brands, and let's be honest, the indie brands are more interesting. Like for me, I will spend more money on an indie brand than I will on that. And it's not to say that they're doing anything it's just something about them. I like their stuff. I like it when it comes down to eyeshadow palettes. I'm liking their stuff, and it's not even so much that they're doing something that's so incredibly, groundbreaking, but it's just like they usually aren't coming out that often, so it's a more thoughtful process for them because they can't come out like that. ColourPop, let's just be honest, they're by themselves. Yeah, Lorac, Buxom, Pure, yeah, they're because honestly, like I tend to now look at it and say, okay, are there any Norvina was something, but I'm tending to get more of the indie brands because it's like, oh, that's cute. I'm not sure if Laura Geller went under. She's no longer in Ulta, so I don't think that's gonna be around. Yes, I heard about the It Cosmetics CEO stepping down. Yes, but I think that was already in the works because remember she sold it. She's already sold it to L'Oreal. And I think that was just a transition period, and now she's gone. And that's what you should do. You done built up this company. You about to go on and chill and, listen, she got enough money right now. She can go home and chill. And I'm betting there was a transition period involved. Yeah, Steel is still around. That's amazing. Right. Yeah, they're boring the house. So I think there might have been a transition period. Like I bought the Emily once because I thought it was pretty. And it wasn't because oh my God, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, because when you do stuff like that, there's always a transition period, and then you usually are phased out. Did it? The parent company filed for bankruptcy? See, I didn't know. Really? Let me go on her website because I like her baked blushes, and she's got some. Let me see what's going on with that one then. Right. I like the Laura Geller blushes and her highlighters. And I have all the highlighters I need. I have this one, and that's all I need. Because it's got Peach Glow, Gilded Honey, and Ballerina. So I'm good. I got her highlighters, but she got a couple of more stuff that I want. It'll hit Nordstrom Rack. Right, I was about to say, let me look at Nordstrom Rack because they get it. Right. Yeah, because I didn't like that one. I like the wants. I didn't want the needs. So that's what I'm saying in reference to collabs. Ooh. So in reference to collabs, it's all about, nah, I'm not gonna be out here doing and then I'm gonna be running out here talking about, oh, let me go on and, oh, okay. I'm going to be going out here and rushing out to buy somebody's collab. It's got to be something that I like. And I will probably purchase more a collab from somebody who's a smaller influencer than a much bigger influencer. Because they're starting out, and these bigger influencers ain't checking for nobody underneath them. There is nothing about pulling up underneath that happens. And I get it because they live in their lives and everything and things like that, and they're doing their thing, so they ain't got time. But there should be a little of that. There should be a little of that. And I'm not saying don't buy collabs, but I'm just saying that the whole buying the collab to support somebody is dying out, as it should. And when it comes down to the bigger people, I ain't buying your shit just because your name on it. I'm not, because guess what? If I have a collab, you ain't gonna buy it. Now, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I would probably buy Samantha Robin dolls. I ain't gonna lie. I would get Samantha Robin dolls because I do like her, and I like her content, and I like what she stands for. And I would get Raw Beauty Christy because I like me some Christy. But I'm gonna say this: I probably wouldn't buy it if I really didn't like it. Right. Oh yeah. Shut up, Ashley. I like the ones, thank you. So I can see, raw crispy too. Your what is it called? Autocorrect got you. Autocorrect got you on that one, Jenny. That raw crispy. Is it like a Krispy Kreme before they put it in? That's that Krispy Kreme donut before they put it in. They call it the raw crispy. Oh, does she call it something? I never noticed that. Lucia Tupperware. Who? Chrissy do collab with. Honestly, I would see her doing. I would like to see her. Right, because a smaller YouTuber is because they're trying to make a name for themselves. They want to make sure people are going to look at it and say, yes, I love it, unless you're Angelica. Oh, I'm sorry. That came out of nowhere. That should have came out. Hey, Grayson. My bad. That wasn't supposed to come out like that. But it was still boring. It's still boring. Who asked for this? That's all I'm saying. Who asked for this? It just did. I'm just being honest. It just didn't speak to who she has been all this time. It just didn't speak to that person. What I'm saying is that, uh-uh. No. Here's why I'm saying it. It didn't read well. It didn't, when Angelica gets in on that stuff, she's always talking about how it works together and all these other things. And that just looked like a hodgepodge. And it just looked like a hodgepodge to me. I'm sorry. It just did. It did. It looked like a hodgepodge. They threw some shit together and said, oh yeah, she has too much Davina to come just to come with that. I'm sorry. I would have expected something a little more curated. I would have expected something, I would have expected it to have some type of way that made sense. It just doesn't, and I'm not that person. I'm not that person that feels like everything, but based on how she has analyzed other things, I would have expected it to have a to have a little more, something that make that you could see that it made sense, because that's one of the things she's always coming brands for, and eyeshadow palettes about those things, and it just looked like a hodgepodge of stuff. Right. So that's all I'm saying. It's not so much that, but even with that, if you're somebody who didn't have them, what were you gonna, if you're somebody who's kind of new to it, I can't see you being real comfortable with that. It looks, let me be honest, it rings like an older Juvia's Place palette where the colors really didn't make sense, but they threw them all in there and then you kind of try to figure out what to do with them. That's kind of the way it felt to me. And that's just being honest. It just seemed like for instance, well, that's about the usual price for Davina. So the pricing was fine. Like for instance, like I said, Paulina's thing with Paulina's things, which she did hers with Blush Tribe. It was a very pretty palette that when you looked at it, it made sense. It made sense. You looked at it, it was this beautiful, and it all flowed together well. It made a very pretty palette, because I would have got it, but it was like limited edition. I ain't doing that. So it was like, no, I'm not doing that. But looking at that, it was just like, okay, that's what it made me think. um Yeah, I know you don't like that palette too. See, I think it was, but I think it looked well together. I think it was a pretty palette. I never bought it, but aesthetically, it was very pleasing. And then you could say, oh, okay, yes, I could see how it works together. If you were somebody who wanted to do something like that, you could see how it could work together. But those colors, let me look at them again. Let me look. Let me look, because maybe I'm being biased. Maybe I'm being too tough on it. Let me go look at it again. Let me look at it again. Let me look at it again. Let me just look at it again. So here we go. Here we go. Yes, Jenny, I can see where somebody because we got this row of rosy colors right here, and then you got the greens right here. So I can see that to a certain extent, but it just seems like it was kind of thrown together. And that's what I'm saying. When she curates, when she does her like quads or anything, they look a little different than this. And it's like she just threw in this orange for nothing. And then she threw in like a light purple. And maybe she was going for that because it is 12 pans. So she was doing half one, half the other. But then you got these white, this pinky, and then this, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe it's better than it looks to me. I don't know. But it was just, what I'm saying is like, it looked like, and exactly, and here's what, that's what she would have said was, it looks like two separate palettes. Based on how she normally talks about palettes, that's what I'm saying. Okay, right. Okay, so they do, okay, one is green and one is pink. Okay, so that makes sense to me. And I kind of figured they must have a shift to them, because they look the same. Um, it just, I don't know, it just seems like the light ones are face highlighters, one with the pink and one with green shift. Okay, so now I'm really like, no. Mm-mm. Hey, Kimberly, because I took a nap and I came on late. Okay, now I'm really, no. No, then I'm done. I thought they were. And here's what I expected. Because Davina has a lot of multi-chromes. If she's curating the one that she likes, okay, okay, okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so here's what I said. Um, so here's what I'm gonna say. I would have expected a few more. I expected some the duochromes, multi-chromes, because that's a big thing for her. I'm just saying, it's just boring to me. Who asked for this? I don't watch her. Oh, I ain't watched her. Girl, I stopped watching her a while ago. I don't watch her, Jenny. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I stopped. I ain't watch her. Mm-mm. Not at all. Angelica, she's a switch, you know. And I am, and I told y'all why. Is that I feel that she's very snarky, So that's my whole thing. She's kind of snarky. So that's there. Got that. So no, I haven't watched it. I haven't listen, but I'm on IG. I saw it. Yeah. Well, we know my issue with her is the whole low buy because I see that she's definitely been pandering for PR. So that's my whole thing. What that? I watch people. Honestly, real talk, I kind of just watch random people now. I don't watch people all the time because so much of our content is the same a lot, and my content can be the same too. So that's why I have to be cognizant of things. So I have to work on things to make sure my content isn't always the same. That's oh, I love Teresa's dad. I watch her. I watch them sometimes. But here's what I do have a problem with Teresa's dad. And real talk, this is real talk. Y'all know is The only thing I hate is her titles. I cannot stand no bullshit reviews. Honest, that kind of, I hate those titles because we've been through this before. That's a trigger for me. Because you shouldn't have to put that in your review. And we listening to you, we know you shouldn't be bullshitting anyway. So you don't even have to put that in there. Yeah. So yeah. I like Naughty too. Yeah. So that irritates me about Naughty sometimes too. Is dude, stop putting honest review or no bullshit review or all that. So I'm like, stop it. And so that's the one thing that annoys me on their titles, not their reviews or anything like that. It's about their titles, for real, for real, for real. It's about their titles. And let me say, reviews are what drives YouTube. Reviews, hauls, and what else? Collections. That's really what drives YouTube channels. And my bullshit. I can't. Ooh. Yes, Jenny, we have talked about that. Yes, and let me just say this. There are two people, and I will not name them because I don't want to bash, who do the worst clickbait, those ugly face titles all the time. Oh, that drives me insane. That drives me insane. That's why I have to smash past you. Hey, hey Kelly. You are just you can say whatever you want to, Ash. I'm trying to be good. You ain't got to be good. I mean, because like you can have a face like, if you really talking about something, Kiki Sweat is claimed she was on a low buy and she been buying everything left and right. She claims it, but we know she's not on one, Rachel. Because she been buying like 40 going north. 40 going. Okay, well, since you had to throw it out there, yes, that's who I was talking about. Right. Right, she on a lie buy. No, she on as Ash said, Ash, as to quote Kid K, Ashley, we all on a might buy. I might buy some shit or I might not. Ah! That's the best one. We on a might buy some shit. I like that one though. She's on, hi Miss G. Yeah, Kiki on a lie buy because she said she was gonna stop spending so much, and she has been buying so much, everything. You know I gotta give you your credit, girl. Yeah, she's been right. View addiction. Yeah, but she also gets a lot of PR too, Rachel. She gets a lot of PR. So basically, she's gonna scale back from buying, but she's still gonna have content because she has a lot of PR. So, she been splurging like a mug. Hey Kelly, well we about to, we hitting my 2 hour mark, so I won't be long. Oh, we talked about so many people. We talked about Jackie. We talked about some of my unpopular opinions. Oh yeah, right. She's been buying a lot too. Yes, right. And once again, people are saying that to feel like they're part of the in crowd because every people are saying, oh, there's so much expenditure and you're overspending and everybody in your fucking pocket. So now they're trying to act like, oh, I've seen the error of my ways, but then we're seeing your content and you're buying more than you were before. So now it just makes no sense. You shouldn't even say that shit. Like I said, just say you was busted for a while. I was busted or whatever. Don't even say it. Just do what the fuck you want to do. It's your fucking channel. But all these protestations and all these declarations of low buys and no buys is fucking annoying. Stop it. And I need Hannah Louise Poston or whatever her name is to go away. Right, her financial advisor was telling her not to buy. Her mama said, if I see one more box come in this bitch, I'm gonna kick your ass out. I say I'm on a high buy. Viva la high buy. Viva la high buy. Who can't you stand, A. Grayson? Right. Hey, Don. Oh, nice. Oh, Hannah. See, you with me. You with me. Yes, Grayson. Say only I can say it, because I said I want to fucking be alive by, because I'm a fucking high by whatever the fuck I want. Right, because everybody's like, I'm on a no, I'm on a high buy, I'm on a low buy, and I'm on a no buy, and I'm doing better for the consumers. Well, I ain't. What I did say is I'm going to oh, you know something going on if you feeling the type of way about Michelle Wang, girl, because you know that's your girl, Michelle Wang, Michelle Wang, Michelle Wang. You know, it's just like, Viva la Haba. I can't get into Michelle Wang. I just really can't. You know, I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. But here's what I will say. At least she stays in her lane. The one who irritated me the most recently, and y'all know this, was Kelsey when she did that Walmart bullshit, because we know she got paid for. She was, you know, she was on their campaign. When you know you don't buy no shit from, and it was just so forced and looked so ridiculous. Her trying to act like she buy. Oh, and I was telling Melanie. That shit annoyed me, because I'm like, Walmart should have done better, should have done their due diligence, because they could have got many a person. They could have had Andrea Renee do that, because at least Andrea Renee buys, you know, high end and drugstore. Kelsey was looking like, what the fuck? Right. Exactly. No, no. No. Kimberly left Joshua because he was on tour with Peter Gabriel. Right, like, right. So that's why he left. Yeah, he left because he went on tour. He was on tour with Peter Gabriel for over a year. That's why he left, and that's why he's come back. So yeah, it was like that. When I saw that shit, I was like, Kelsey, Kelsey at Walmart. Girl, shut up. Quit lying. Was it Gabriel Byrne? I thought it was Peter Gabriel. Okay, one of them. I knew it had Gabriel in the name. Okay, I had it wrong. I thought it was Peter Gabriel, though. It was Gabriel Byrne? Okay, my bad. I thought it was Peter Gabriel. My bad. Thank you for correcting me, Jenny. Yeah, so he was on tour, so that's why he was off for a while. Okay, David Byrne. Thank you. Something. Y'all fix it for me. Fix it. Jesus. Fix it. Jesus. I ain't watching it. Can I tell y'all, I really have been watching Kimberly Clark. Thank you. Kelsey looked like she be like, Walmart. And it was so forced and so ridiculous. Gotta blow my nose again. I'll be back. And very much a money grab. So it was like, really, girl? I ain't never see you. Yeah, he came back. Kimberly is one of them ones with the big old mustache and everything, and that unnerves me in makeup. I be confused when you got the mustache and the big old beard and shit and stuff. I am gonna go get it. I'm getting the Charlotte Tilbury probably this weekend because I've got that Nordstrom card. You know, right? I mean, so Kelsey doing that. Yeah, baby, he got the biggest porn stash and the beard, and then it's like he's got. It's so sway. So you know. Yeah, it's very weird. So you know, it's kind of hard for me to watch. Okay, y'all. It's, oh my God, what time is it? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You know I'm still interested in the Lip Bar, but I didn't know I can't get them now. It really is. It really is. and the way the beauty community, Jesus gonna be working overtime. I'm just saying. That was so wrong. But if he trying to fix the beauty community, he gonna be on an 80-hour work week. He gonna not get sleep. He gonna be tired. He gonna be worn out like I've been. Okay, so there we go. Right, right. He gonna be like, I quit you. That was hard to. I was like, yeah. So I mean, I haven't been able to watch him because it's very hard visually, and I'm just being honest. Kimberly Clark, and I like Kimberly Clark. And let me be real. I know this is his thing, but um he's very preachy, and he's becoming a little heavy. So I understand his anti-consumerism. I understand all that, and I am looking at how he, at some of how I purchase things, how I can be a little better to the environment. Like I said, I've got to now start breaking down my boxes and making sure that I, you know, re, use put them on, recycle them and things. But he's a little heavy for me now. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. So when you talking about the elementary school finger painting palette, see, I can't keep up with what you talking about, right? Yeah, yeah. The stash was a. Okay, shut up. I just ordered it. So now what, Kimberly? I have the Norvina company. I used my points, my Ulta points, and I got it. You know what? Listen, real. That is just an amalgamation of all of the palettes they did this year. So I just, as opposed to buying a bunch of different palettes, I just bought one, and it gave me everything that was in the Riviera, the Alyssa Edwards, and the Jackie Aina. So there, I'm good. So I spent that much for all three of those palettes. That's all it was. So we're good. So yes, I have it. Whatever. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the paint palette? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Let me step there, because that's gonna be my ugly clickbaity palette. Uh, I just use my points. I just use my points and said, you know what, I'm gonna get it to sit because I want it. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty. Okay, y'all. Oh yeah, and let me add unpopular opinions to my title. Okay, y'all. So let me get out of here. It's really late, and I should go back to sleep now. Time to go to bed, y'all. It's we hitting that 2 hour mark. It's time to go. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Have a good weekend. I'll be back on later on this morning. I think I'm going to put on some makeup because I have not been wearing makeup. It's been so hot and I've been so tired. I'm so worn out. I'll be putting on makeup this morning. So let's pick out a nice palette for me in the morning, later this morning, about 10ish. Let's pick out a nice palette and we'll play in makeup today and talk. So I can take some IG pictures because I need to take some IG pictures. All right. Talk to y'all later. Good night. Good night. Yes, Ashley, I know. I don't have any new palettes yet. Yet. I always got something new though. We still really haven't technically done Color Rain yet. We still really haven't done a Color Rain look with the whole thing. So, see y'all later.